What's up? Welcome to Truth Be Told, where every man is king and the truth unfolds, and every word spoken comes from the soul, and the audience members love to take control. No topic is taboo, we talk about it all, and the host so funny you gonna shout and fall out your seat. Your life's not complete without a moment of truth. Once every 2 weeks, and we speak like none other. Educated real brothers, family style for you, your kids and your mother, and we love to gain your trust. Just sit right down, relax and enjoy. This is where the truth is found. Truth be told. Yo.
Yep, we are back.
What's good? Welcome to Truth Be Told.
Yep.
Where every man is king. Sometimes.
That's right.
And that sometimes is right now.
Right.
What's good? I'm your man RealEyez, aka RealEyez Mystic of OTS Entertainment. One of your co-hosts. What up?
Yeah, and I'm Sundjata say cool with my Bill Cosby sweater on. That's right. Got that out the way before Blackout says anything or RealEyez say anything.
You got any jello?
No.
Thank you. We're here all night. What's good, people? We want to welcome y'all back. You know, we're here every Tuesday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for those of you who are not on the East Coast. We got a great show for y'all tonight. And we're going to get right into it. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, there's nothing to talk about except that. How was your week, bro?
Good. Great.
Which one?
It's all great because we have a big announcement coming up. It's grande.
Large?
That's right.
Are we making
No,
it?
we're not making it yet. We're not making the announcement just yet. We have to finalize what we were talking about before the show.
Word.
But this announcement is grande.
It's big. It's real big. I almost can't. I want to tell, but I ain't gonna say nothing. But we finalizing some things. Big things are going, as my Jamaican friend here should say.
That's right.
Right? Cool. What's up? But outside of the grand announcement, anything else popping up?
No, everything is good, man. Everything is good.
Cool. Just a regular?
Yeah, just a regular.
Right. That's what's up. My week, it's pretty good. You see, I don't know if the people have noticed I'm moving away from that phrase of my week was my week.
Oh, why?
Because, man, life is good, man. Like, I'm blessed. I can't complain. And that whole my week is my week thing is kind of just like, it's very monotone, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, I don't feel like it's positive. And it wasn't. And I guess that's the kind of space I was in. But I'm doing better, man. Things are just good. You know what I'm saying? I'm working my arse off. You know what I mean? Getting extra shifts at my part-time gig, paying bills. So it always feels good to pay stuff off. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Get yourself financially right. Your life will change. And I'm in the process of making that happen.
Trying to get debt free?
Debt free, man. Big shout out to KW, Curtis Watkins. He was a co-host. He was a co-host last year in season 1. Did a whole presentation on financial freedom.
The only thing I was missing was a PowerPoint.
The word up. And didn't even tell anybody he was going to do it.
That's right.
Took the show over when I wasn't there. It's hilarious.
Right.
But anyway, shout out there. So yeah, man, things are good. Things are good. So tonight we got a few things to talk about. Some heavy stuff, some lighter stuff. As usual, you know, we like to intersperse it too. I want to show y'all something real quick. A picture of this jacket. And then we'll move on from here. Check it out. All right, so that jacket is a mammoth jacket.
Marmot? What is it like? Like a Columbia? I'm from the 90s, bro. You gotta.
Apparently, it's a parka, and that's kind of what's hot right now.
Right.
Did you think it was a hot jacket?
It was a jacket.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe in a different color. I don't know. Whatever. Point is, that jacket is estimated to be about $600 or what have you, and that jacket was kind of the obsession of this young gentleman here. That is 16-year-old Corey Dunton.
Corey.
All right, Mr. Dunton. I don't know if I say Mr., but Corey, this past Saturday night, I believe, was at Bryant skating rink in New York City, Manhattan. And that was the object of his desire. That coat, which was being worn by another gentleman, 20-year-old Javier Contreras, or excuse me, Contreras, had the jacket on. Mr. Dunton was there, saw it, asked him for the jacket. Javier was like, no, and
went to go get the ratchet.
Pretty much, I forgot his name. Corey was like, he left, he came back, and basically started bucking into the crowd.
Word.
In this whole situation, I believe he shot off 8 shots and hit one child, 14-year-old Adonis Mera is his name, was shot in the back. He's alive, but may never walk again.
Damn.
They don't know yet. And secondly, the Javier he did hit Javier. I think he hit him one time in the hand and one time in the hip. So we're going to talk about that in a second, but I just wanted to play this video. Take a look.
This is new tonight. The alleged ice rink shooter confronted by cameras, and he lashes out. News 4's Gus Rosendale is live on the east side, where one of his alleged victims is in the hospital tonight in pretty bad shape. Gus?
Well, Shiva, that 14-year-old recovering here, his family telling us he's in good spirits, so they are worried about what the final diagnosis will be. As for the suspect, he has been taken downtown, awaiting arraignment where he will face a judge. See for yourself what happened when he faced our cameras. Corey Dunton cursed out reporters while leaving the Midtown South precinct.
Do you have anything to say?
And the 16-year-old responded with more vulgarity when asked if he shot a man for a winter coat.
Why'd you do it for a jacket?
Cell phone video shows the Saturday night chaos. Police say Dunton opened fire at the Bryant Park skating rink because he wanted to steal a $680 parka like this one, made by Marmot, nicknamed a Biggie.
The shooter calls him over to
And security at Bryant Park is tight.
There is security at Bryant Park. It's a very safe area.
Police and prosecutors confident in their case tonight, but there is a key piece of evidence that is still missing: the gun. Police have been using metal detectors in the Bryant Park area.
Yeah, so it's just another case of the youth being complete idiots. I'm sorry. I'm beginning to have no hope. For the
come
youth,
on, bro.
Man. Hey, bro, like, you're 16 years old. First and foremost, where did you go to? Like, that means you came there with a ratchet. You came there with your gun.
Yeah.
It's Bryant Park. What did you expect to happen there? Like, is that a place where there's commonly beef in Manhattan? Like,
said he was drunk.
It's families. These are families that's over there skating with their kids. Lots of Caucasian people.
That's why the commissioner is in that news broadcast.
Yeah, lots of Caucasian people, and I say that not to be racist, but to say
that the commissioner will be on the broadcast.
That majority of the people, okay, let me rephrase that. There's a lot of Caucasian people, which means that 9 out of 10, there's not going to be a lot of thuggery going on.
I don't know about that, bro.
So Caucasian people bring ratchets to the ice skating rink?
You never see a mosh pit, bro?
It's a skating rink, though. It's not a mosh pit. There's nobody moshing on the ice.
I don't know.
There's 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds and their parents and little Bobby and Sarah running, skating along.
Violence, no ethnicity.
Bro. You're right, but I'm just saying, if you were to look at how many violent crimes happened at Bryant Park, I can probably tell you there's one. And it just happened Saturday.
Yeah, but you never know. Look, a guy went up into a school and shut the school up. You just never know. Like a lot of crazy people out here.
No, you're right. But what I'm saying is, why did he bring the gun? Like if I'm going to a party in Newark,
you bring your gun?
I'm not saying I have a gun.
Where are you going with this?
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm saying if I'm a hood individual,
right,
and I'm going into an area where I know I may be in danger, I'm going to protect myself. Why am I going to bring a gun to Bryant skating rink?
So you're saying you bring a gun around the blacks but not around the whites?
It can be white hood people. I said hood. It doesn't have to be hood.
If you go
why are you being racist? Why are you being racist? Why does the hood have to be black people? Why can't it be white people?
Oh, come on, bro.
Hey, man.
Come on, I just bring it out there.
No,
you said there's a lot of Caucasian people at Bryant Park. So why would you bring a gun there? And then you say if you go into the hood is synonymous for black and Hispanics.
The hood
so,
is whatever you take the hood to be. That's what you know is the hood.
He's dancing. He's dancing on it. Come on, Blackout. Blackout, he's dancing. He's talking about your hood. So Blackout, he wouldn't take his ratchet, not him per se, but the person he told. He wouldn't take his ratchet to where there's Caucasian, but he'll take his ratchet down to Weak Way. No, not Weak Way. What's the park over there in North Newark?
Branchbrook.
He'll take his ratchet to Branchbrook skating rink on a Saturday night. Blackout, that's foul, right?
Listen. Hell yeah, I'm taking the Branchbrook skating rink. I live right across the street from Branchbrook. You know how many fights happen over there? Where people getting shot? And the basketball court's right there? Hell yeah, I'll bring my ratchet.
For those of you that's possibly watching this show outside of New Jersey and outside Newark area, Branchbrook skating rink is in the heart of the hood. So that's what we were referencing. Go ahead.
I'm not trying to say anything racist. I'm just saying I don't see.
Too late.
I don't see the point in this kid bringing a gun to the skating rink, right? For what? Like, you're in the middle of basic, like, Manhattan suburbia, and you're bringing your gun for what? Unless, of course, he was going there to actually rob somebody. Maybe that's what he had in mind the entire night. Then that's a different scenario. But I don't know.
I always bring up my good hip-hop scholars when I hear about stuff like this. And I reach down into my hip-hop memory bank, and I go to my hip-hop scholar, a great hip-hop artist who died maybe a couple years ago. Guru. Who knows Guru from Gangstar? Who knows Just to Get a Rap?
Just to Get a Rap.
You know that song? Blackout. Tunes. Realize, you know that song? Just to Get a Rap.
Yes,
a 16-year-old. He's a part-time blood, a wannabe blood. So how do you move up through the ranks of the street organization? You be violent. And that's when not only they start to fear you in some warped sense of it, they start to respect you because you are violent. So when you listen to Guru and they talk about Just to Get a Rep, he did this, realize, just to get a rep. That's why he did it. Now we can... It's no ration. You can't rationalize it to us being 30-something-year-olds sitting here. But to a 16-year-old, this is his come up. This is how he get in. This is how he become a boss player, a shot caller in the street organization. He go rob people, and he go, if anyone say no to his robbing, he get out the ratchet, and he handle his business.
Horrible.
That's the mentality. So realize, and I met a guy on a show. When we went to Prince Olu's show, we met a guy.
Shout out to Prince Olu, Kenneth.
So we met a Kenneth guy, a real smart guy. So he went on a tangent on Facebook, and I see realize like what he said. He went on a tangent and say, you know, we always complaining in the black community about the people profiling us, but when a savage. He actually used that word, Kevin. And when a savage do something like this, or when a budding sociopath do something like this, we don't say anything. To me, those are harsh words. Those are harsh words. Why can't it be misguided youth? He's clearly misguided. If he bringing a ratchet to something like this, and this could be a budding Malcolm X to me.
I don't know. He may be in jail for the rest of his life.
Yeah, he's going through a long stretch, but he's 16. He could come out when he's 38 or something, in his 30s.
And he's going to be in a system which basically is going to harden him and make him a worse person. So he comes out, and next thing you know, instead of attempted murder, he's going to be murdering people. That's not always the case.
Or he could come out practicing Islam, wanted to change his life, and become a great family man. It's possible.
Quite possible.
It's possible.
But statistically, majority
he'll be
He'll be back.
He'll go back.
Yeah,
Statistically, that's what statistics say.
That's exactly what the prison industrial complex is about.
That's right.
It's about making money for those people who are invested in it.
Right.
And it's about getting people to come back. You know how to thank you, come again. It's all about that. But that's for another show. We don't want to get too deep.
Oh, but Blackout said he will be a shot caller behind bars. True, Blackout. That most of the shot callers are behind bars. Now you know what this means.
What's that?
He's going to be a captain. No, he's probably going to be the shot caller in his gang now, in his clique, for doing this act. Unless
he was told to do this to make himself a full member, at which time he'll just be a regular person.
Right. Or he probably come on to some older guys and they say, like, what do you do? What you gonna do? Like, prove yourself. And this is a way of improving himself.
I pray for that kid, man. That's all I can say, yo. Because this is not, your life has barely begun and you already going down the wrong path, bro.
And he's from the BX. For those of you that don't know, the BX is straight blood territory. Straight. The New York Bloods. Let me just put you up in a little bit of game. New York Bloods, the 9 Trey who came, who started formulating the Bloods over here in New York. The guy that started on Rikers Island, but he got out and he was from the Bronx. The Bronx is straight blood territory, right? So, not that I'm snitching, just giving information. I'm a reporter. But it's but the Bronx is straight blood territory because when I saw him on the Daily News and I saw the beads, I knew it. I saw the beads on his wrist and the beads around his neck, and they were red, and I knew it because my little cousin, I saw him on Facebook wearing the beads. He's from the Bronx. I'm not going to say his name. He's from the Bronx. I saw him on Facebook wearing the beads, wearing the thing on his wrist, and I sent him an instant message. Like, what's up, cuz? You Damu now? Damu is a code name for blood. No, he said, and he was honest. He said, no, I'm not Damu. I'm Paru.
Pimps in red uniforms.
Right, he said he's Paru. So I just wanted to put that out there that him being from the Bronx and him doing these things, it could be a just to get a rep thing. And now that he has his rep, he will be a shot caller in that street organization.
Shout to Bubbles is Trouble.
Bubbles is back.
Shout to Miss Lee, Tunes, Blackout. Shout out to my mom. She watched it too.
Word.
Bubbles says calling him savage is too much. Misguided is much better.
Yep, that's what I said, Bubbles.
But I think Tunes was saying he's not afraid to say it.
What? That he's a savage?
You ain't call it like it is. Let me tell you, right?
Tunes,
so
come on, man.
In that clip, they blocked it out and cover your kids' ears. But when he said, why'd you do it? He's like, fuck you niggas. What? This is your response?
He's 16, bro.
Hear me out. Oh. Then they say it was just over a coat, and he said it was over your mother.
Your mother.
Like, dog, like he may be 16, but come on, man.
He's 16.
He doesn't even understand the gravity of what he's done. He don't care.
This kid is hardened.
Life does not mean anything to these children nowadays, though. It's crazy. It's crazy. But we're gonna get into the truth be told on this. Oh. We gotta move past it, unfortunately. Truth be told, where the hell are you safe anymore? Where are you safe?
It's a war going on outside.
No man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever. Sorry, Mob Deep, salute. But either way, like, it's horrible. Like, you don't know where anything can happen, man. You gotta just listen, it's my personal beliefs. You gotta keep God first and just pray, man, that you remain safe. Whoever you pray to, pray that you remain safe, because if you go somewhere as family friendly as Bryant Park and this can happen, I mean, it can happen anyway.
For those of you that watch the show all the time, you may think that Brother Sundjata stick up for the youth, especially when horrific events like this happen. But a lot of times I do stick up for the youth, because Brother Sundjata could have been in these type of situations. And if it wasn't for me making other decisions in my life, this could have been me. So I know how a youth who's trying to get identity and trying to be someone could be led down this path. But just like Malcolm X was a gangster, just like a lot of these people that we respect and we would love are gangsters, this young man can possibly turn his life around from this horrific incident.
Hopefully.
That's my truth be told.
All right, cool. So moving on, we're gonna try something new. On Truth Be Told, we're gonna have commercials now.
Oh.
So if you have something you'd like to publicize yourself, or what have you, hit us up. It's alltruth@gmail.com, or you can hit us on the Facebook page, message us on the Facebook page, and Dotto will hit you back, and we can talk moolah. Cause ain't nothing free, son. But the first commercial we're gonna play. Usually we're not gonna talk about it. We just go to commercial. But this is the first one, and I picked it. I'm gonna talk about it. The reason this is integrated into this situation is because this is something my homegirl directed and shot, but yours truly edited. I edited this 2 minutes short, so this is kind of a commercial for my editing ability. Bam! If you need something edited, holla at your boy, RealEyez Mystic. You know what it is. All right, we're going to go right into it. Enjoy, and then we'll come back with the rest of the show. Bam!
Whoosh!
Six hours later.
All right. Let's clap that up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Nikki from Miss Nikki Fitness. Those are her 3 kids that she used.
Miss Nikki.
And she directed that by herself and all that, and then brought it to the king of editing, myself, and I edited that, put it together. Hopefully y'all liked it, man. I'm doing music videos, short films, mega movies, $1 million movies, whatever. All about that. All right. So moving on. Anything that you guys need edited, holla at me. I'm serious though. Okay, so the next topic is a little lighter. All right, it's a great topic. I saw it and I realized that, no pun intended, that we don't do. And thanks to my mom who texted me and said, "Great ad, thank you." And she said the kids shouldn't be eating those cookies. They didn't really eat them though.
His mother is doing fitness.
Huh?
His mother's doing fitness.
Yeah, that's right. The mother is a fitness guru. So this story is about, let me just bring it up real quick. I'm going to show you guys a picture. His name is Miles. They didn't give a last name, I guess, to protect his identity. But his name is Miles. He's 5 years old, and he has leukemia. Check him out.
White baby.
So that's a little.
That was it?
No.
I thought you were gonna go to that.
Huh?
Oh, no, I thought you had a video or something.
Oh no video, no video. We didn't hear what you said. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I can repeat it.
Go ahead, repeat it. Why not?
No, they don't know the gist of the story though. Say the story, then I repeat it.
All right.
Okay.
So basically, Miles is 5 years old. He has leukemia, and the Make-A-Wish Foundation is going to do something really awesome for Miles.
What are they going to do for Miles?
Well, funny you should ask. Basically, as you saw in the picture, Miles had on a Batman costume. Batman is Miles's favorite comic book character. I can almost concur. Batman is pretty fresh. You know, I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. I like that type of comic book stuff. Batman's great. So what the Make-A-Wish Foundation decided to do was to post something in which people could volunteer to help make Miles Batman. He would be Batman for a day. And in that day, he would actually get to do things that Batman would do. So the crazy thing about this story is, right, is that, and this is, located in San Francisco. And this is going to happen on November 15th, so this Friday. It hasn't happened yet. I'm sure there'll be video of it after the fact. On their website, as of this particular article, 7,100 people RSVP'd to help Miles be Batman.
So what are they going to do?
Bananas. So what happens is, the plan is, Miles is going to be rescuing a damsel in distress on a cable car, capturing the Riddler in a downtown vault, chasing the Penguin around Union Square, and finally receiving the thanks of the grateful mayor and police chief on the steps of City Hall.
It's great to be white.
Oh, man! Must it always be racial? Damn, Sundjata.
Everything in America is racial, bro.
We're trying to have like a beautiful moment, and this is why I
It's beautiful.
Listen, I picked this because, truth be told, we always talk about ratchet stuff, music-related stuff, or something negative that somebody did. And I'm like, you know what? Let's have a nice, positive, kumbaya feeling for once. And you got to make it racial, man.
Let's stop the world for the white baby.
That's what he said before. Stop the world for the white baby. I think it's awesome that they're going to make
Who's not gonna like that?
This 5-year-old's day, man. I think that's dope. They even went as far as using social media. So there's a Bat Kid page, and they have the Penguin has a Twitter account taunting him, like, you're never going to stop me, Bat Kid. Like, it's crazy. So I just thought that was really dope. I thought it was really nice. I thought it was cool that they would do such a thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what's the chat room saying about this? They've been kind of quiet.
Say so cynical that Sundjata is.
Oh,
my God. Well, we're the black superheroes. Miss Lee, see? I'm not the only one saying this.
There are plenty of black superheroes, but this 5-year-old white child likes Batman. If he had said he wanted to be Electro. Well, Electro's white, but in the new Spider-Man movie, it's Jamie Foxx. He's black.
Jamie Foxx playing Superman?
Yeah, but he's super villain. But actually, he's actually blue. Whatever. Point is, so Electro is not a superhero. But if he wanted to be, since we're in the DC comic books, where
Black Panther
is, that's Marvel. But if you're in the DC comics, he could be Cyborg. Cyborg was black, but
Cyborg. Nobody knows Cyborg.
Everybody knows Cyborg.
What about the guy with the ring?
The Green Lantern.
The black one.
The black one.
Because there's different Green Lanterns.
Yeah, but the black one is the main one, which is actually interesting. Point is, he don't know about no black superheroes. He's a white baby.
What about black superhero from Cleveland? Where is he? What is he doing? Charles. Is his name Charles?
Yeah, he's real life, but I mean.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're getting off the point.
Oh, okay.
Good job to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I think that's dope. And I think, I think that if it was a black baby with leukemia and the black baby wanted to be a black superhero, they would help him too. I don't think it's just because he's white. All right?
I didn't say that, bro. I didn't say that.
You alluded.
I didn't allude to that. I just say it's great to be white.
Truth be told, I think that's great. I hope all of your hearts are warmed out there.
Where?
I'm worried.
You have the white skin. It's a good thing in America. Matter of fact, it's in the world. So That's it.
My mom says, poor child is dying. Give him his day. I agree. All right. So moving along to the last topic for the evening. This should be interesting. I hope all of you get involved in the chat room because it's a crazy topic. Oh, big shout out to Nuff Said. What up, though? It's OTS in the building.
Black man. Is this black superhero?
Black man, really? David Wayne, so for real? Come on.
What about Handyman?
All of these horrible heroes who are horrible.
Handyman. Who remember Handyman?
All right. We're moving past that. All right. So I don't know about y'all, right? I know personally, God forbid, but if somebody near and dear to me was kidnapped and I found out.
Now this is a superhero story.
And I found out where they were. Honestly, I really don't know what I would do. Because part of me is like, let's get strapped up. Me and my dogs.
Go down to Bryant Park?
And we rolling.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we about to go get this person. And then I guess the more civil part of me is like, let's call the police. Listen, I happen to know that this person is located at such and such spot. I don't know. But I tell you what, in the case of, oh man, don't tell me I'm going to forget her name that I write down. Bethany, I'm not going to pronounce her name right.
Bethany A. She has a like.
Yeah, it's not French, but
probably French.
It probably is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's probably Creole. Like I Creole or something to that effect. I'm not saying it right. Forgive me to the family, but this is Bethany. I'll show you guys a picture. That's Bethany. How you doing? All right, and this is Bethany's ex-boyfriend. Bethany's ex-boyfriend apparently was not through with Bethany after they were broken up and proceeded, you know what? I'm just going to let the story play, and we'll talk about it after the fact. But tell me if you would do what Bethany's family did. Check it out.
It's like something out of a movie. A Louisiana woman's family found her and rescued her in a deadly gunfight after authorities say she was kidnapped by her ex-lover. Bethany Arceneaux's family says she was kidnapped Wednesday by her ex-boyfriend Scott Thomas outside their 2-year-old son's daycare. Witnesses reported he forced her into his car and left their son behind. Arceneaux was missing for 2 days until her family found Thomas's car 9 miles from the abandoned house where Arceneaux was found. Arceneaux's family searched the area on 4-wheelers until a woman's screams were heard. You can see her in the video moments after the rescue.
The dramatic moment her uncle carried his terrified and bloody niece to safety was caught on camera. It appears Arceneaux was stabbed.
According to local media outlets, those stab wounds were inflicted by Thomas after Arceneaux's family found the two. That's when a gun battle ensued and Thomas was killed. Arceneaux reportedly had issues with Thomas in the past, filing a restraining order against him earlier this year after she said he threatened to kill her and their son. Although Arceneaux's family has praised efforts by police, New York Daily News points out the case has also raised questions about why police were second on the scene. Bethany's cousin, Donetta Roy, found it upsetting that her family had to find the missing woman themselves. However, the police, including a SWAT team, were on the scene around the time Arceneaux was rescued. After Arceneaux was safe, her family and local authorities describe how tense the rescue situation was.
I can just imagine how chaotic that confrontation was. The person who acted in defense of Miss Arceneaux is a relative, a close relative to her. So I can imagine his emotions were probably high.
We was going through all kinds of things, bro. We just buried my brother last Saturday, bro. So the family we was grieving, man. Grieving. So it was a big relief, bro, to finally find her and make sure that she's okay.
Arceneaux is now in stable condition. No charges have been filed in Thomas's death, but the person who shot him is said to be fully cooperating with police. For Newsy, I'm Jasmine Bailey.
Yo, if that's not the craziest thing I've heard today. Bananas. They took it into their own hands and made it happen.
Good.
They said, you know what? Cops are trying, but they're not doing well enough.
She would have been dead if they left it up to the cops.
You think so?
Yeah, because in the story that you sent me, it said that he was already cutting her.
This is true.
He was already cutting her, and they found her just in time.
So, what do y'all think, y'all? Like, this family said, okay, F it. We about to go handle this. You know what I'm saying? We about to take it there. And they took it there, and it worked.
Right.
Mind you, this is an amazing story because of that factor.
They ride on their enemies. I applaud this family. What a family.
What if it backfired?
How?
What if she ended up getting killed in the process?
But the family rode on that fool. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm aware.
This is what Pac was talking about. Go ahead.
I'm aware, and it worked well. But what if it backfired? What if they riled up in there? What if, God forbid, one of them shot her by mistake and she died from their bullet?
But it didn't happen, bro. It didn't happen.
I'm just playing DA. I'm just trying to find out the thought process. Like, what if it had happened?
They called up Junebug. They called up Ray Ray. They called up Tommy. They called up, from what I understand the story, they called up a whole bunch of guys, and even a neighbor got in the mix.
Why gotta be Junebug and Ray Ray?
Because they have the ratchets.
See?
They have the ratchets. Oh, it's down south. Everybody have a ratchet down there.
That's
right. That's the
Grandma,
deep
you got your gun? I got it, Midas. What you need?
That's right. That's right. That's the deep south. They ride around their guns down there. The gun culture is something different than here.
Completely.
That's right. So they rode around the gun and they went looking for their niece. That's what men are supposed to do. We are supposed to protect our women by any means necessary. That's what we're supposed to do.
Spoken by Sundjata X.
That's right. We are supposed to make sure our empresses, our queens, our daughters, our mothers, our sisters are protected.
Salute.
And we shouldn't wait for no police to protect them. We should protect our women because we are men. And that's what we did before we were taken from the motherland.
I agree 100%.
Word.
But I will say, it was still kind of risky for them to run up in there like that.
It was.
It was still kind of risky.
But I think when the guy was from the military, though. I think the one who said who had a gun. I'm not sure. I think the article you sent me said he was from the military.
Well, I mean, as it stands, he hasn't even been charged. And I'm not saying he should or shouldn't be, but he hasn't been charged.
Right.
They said, like, they know he killed the guy, and they said he's been very cooperative. And basically, it's just like, well, look, we knew where he was, and we decided to handle it.
That's right. That's right. That's right. But I just think that when it comes, like, if my daughter was taken, I would want the same type of justice. I would want the men that I'm close to. I would want the men that I'm related to. We going out and we not getting no sleep until we find her. We going door to door. We gonna get our niece, daughter, sister, mother, whoever's related to us, we're going to get her. We're not going to wait for the authorities. Because the authorities, they were like, I don't know what they were doing.
Lethargic. They were very lethargic.
Yeah, they were lethargic. They probably were just sitting around, not caring. It's not their family. When it's your family, and it's something like that, because the article you sent me, he said that he went in front of the police on his knees and said, on my kids, I'm going to kill you. Did you read that part? No, he said the guy went on his knees. They had an altercation before. And these guys went on his knees in front of the police. And he said, on my children, I am going to kill you.
What guy? The
kidnapper? Yes, the one they killed.
The kidnapper told who that he told the
before
girl?
In the previous incident. Yes, his children's mother.
Wow.
He told her that. So the family knows. So if you have to think now, if the woman is taken out, they're thinking is, who could it be? Like, that's what you're going to think. Who could it be? And the logical thing is, it's this guy, the baby father.
Well, I mean, people saw him abduct her.
Right, so they knew.
That they saw him, like, you know something was off with this dude when you kidnap your baby's mother and leave your baby right there. Like, why did you just took her and just like, all right, son, like, what?
Right.
Something's not right upstairs.
Right. Obviously, something's not right upstairs. So, if this man want to do that, want to take this woman, want to take her away from her family, take her away from her son, and murder her and take her life, the men have to ride. You have to ride.
Word.
I don't care if you have 2 strikes. I don't care if you have 1 strike. I don't care if you are a punk, a sucker. I don't care. You're going to muster up some courage, and we're going to get our women because we are men.
And that's what men do.
Word.
Please no text messaging during the show. Boots me out of Ustream. Thank you. Okay, so chat room's talking.
Nah, they buzzing now.
Yeah.
Riled them up.
Yeah. Okay. So I wish all men had your mentality and knew that hitting or beating a woman doesn't make you a man. Amen to that. We agree. Black girls, and that's Bubbles. Miss Lee says black girls honor priority that are missing to police. Handle your biz. It takes a village.
Word.
That's what they say. Tunes, that's cool. But if you have a bunch of hotheads with guns, it could go another way.
Can I answer that?
No.
Oh.
Blackout, very true. Tunes, but you know how it is with family. Let's see. Sunchild. Welcome back. We still don't know
who you are. You gotta tell us who you are.
Can you please put us on? Do we know you personally?
How you found out about the show? Maybe we need to know because we're promoting so many places. We want to know where it's effective. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. She had said earlier it's better than sitting home and waiting to see what happens. Okay. LKC Clark is in the house.
Clark, where
What's
you been?
up to you? She says exactly. I would want the same action taken.
Word.
So everybody buzzing, man. I mean, like, let me tell you something. I actually changed my mind.
About what?
From what I just said a few minutes ago, I wasn't sure. I'm sure. I'd do both. I'd do both. If I knew where this person was, because in the article it actually said that the SWAT team was on the scene around the same time as the family, which means, in my opinion, that the family probably en route to this person.
Just went in there.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, the family just went, but what I'm saying is they were probably on their way there, like, all right, let's go do this. Somebody call the cops and tell them what we're about to do.
Right.
Like, look, this is such and such. We found where he's at. We're on our way there.
Right.
Y'all might want to get over here.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So then they assembled a SWAT team, which is crazy. Like, the SWAT team? But whatever. They assembled a SWAT team and sent them, and they maybe got there, like, when the family was inside and they was already letting off them rounds or whatever.
They probably was going to try, like, negotiating type of thing. Like, oh, let's negotiate and see what's going to happen. But this guy was crazy out of his mind. So you have to get to that lunatic before it end up into a murder-suicide.
Which is probably where it would have went.
Yes.
But I guess what I'm saying, like, for me, like, I'd probably do the same thing. Like, look, I found out this is where they're at. I'm going. Me and my people are going. If y'all get there first and handle it, fine. If not, yo, the guns go off, son. New York.
Bro, you better be careful about that. Guns go. You don't know what may happen, and this was recorded now. Just say allegedly. Remember, we need that lawyer.
We still need a lawyer here, man, because we just be saying all types of stuff.
Allegedly, the guns will go off, but I am saying that we are men and we should be willing to put our lives on our line for our women. Not only will our women respect us, but our offspring respect us. Even if we don't make it alive, our offspring will respect us, and our women will respect us as men.
And it sets an example.
That's right.
For future generations.
The word go out fast.
Like, I saw this story, and I'm like, we got to bring this up. This is crazy. Like, who does that? They do it. The Arceneaux do it. You know what I'm saying? And I respect them for doing it.
Absolutely.
I'm thankful it worked out positively, because it may not have, but it did.
Right.
And I think it's a good idea. Now, I hope, I don't know. I won't even say I hope that more people don't do it, but I mean, like, what are the odds of you actually finding out that type of information?
Stop right there. Bubba's in trouble. Say, I'm alive today thanks to Isaac. True story.
I didn't go beat nobody up, man. She had a situation that she called me, and I just told her, look, don't call me. Call the police.
Right.
She called the police, and that's how she was able to get out of the situation.
Cool.
If I had lived closer,
you helped.
I would have gone.
Word.
But I was too far away to get there in time, but she hadn't called the police.
Right.
So yeah, but thank God you're all right, and that's what counts.
That's right. Oh, go ahead.
We're out of time.
Oh man, we should have said this one first.
Yeah, if we had said this first, we would have never finished this topic. It would have been the whole show.
That's true.
That's why I saved it for last. We love y'all, man. We thank you for joining us this evening. Again, this is Truth Be Told. We are on every Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to link up with us, you can find us at facebook.com/itsalltruth. You can email us at itsalltruth@gmail.com. You can find us on Instagram at Truth Be Told Tuesday, one word. You can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/user/TBT show. And Twitter, you can find us at TBT show. All right. And all of that information is listed on the Facebook page, facebook.com/itsalltruth. All right. Personal Twitter?
HOPW Substance.
RealEyez Mist, RealEyezMyst. We definitely want to shout out everybody that was in the chat room tonight. We had a good night tonight. A lot of y'all in there. So without shouting out everybody, thanks to everybody. I'm not going to do individual names. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching, and we will be back next week with another dope show for y'all. Maybe by next week we'll make the announcement. Maybe?
Yeah, next week we're making a grande announcement.
We have a big announcement, so please, please, please tune in again.
Word.
And hear us out and see what we got to say. We got some big things coming. All right? Y'all be easy. Have a great week. Stay blessed. Peace.